Hey, so I've been an adult, or I think I've been an adult, or I'm saying I've been an adult for about 2 weeks, 3 weeks now. After I made the big move for my first job, I'm very thankful. But I don't know, I've just been thinking a lot lately about a couple things. First, my job. I actually like it. Um, I knew that I liked the field I was going into, but I didn't know if I would like the job per se. It's like I just thought, oh, this is like a meantime job, stuff like that. It's like the first job, you're not really gonna love it that much, blah blah blah. But my job that I have is challenging. Number one, pretty like just not even like the job itself, just understanding how to do the things you need to do the job. Like there's certain like we have certain systems that we have to know and know how to navigate to do the job. It's like mini coding. It's like no, I don't know if you ever want to think DOS. Like think DOS systems where you have to put in something, like know the code to put in before you get something out of it. Think that, and that's a very low level of what we're doing. But we're doing some obviously a lot more complicated. And then like we support awesome things. My company, I work for SunQuest. It's amazing. I can't advertise for them really because unless you're a hospital or some type of visit or lab or physician group, you're not buying their software. And yeah, anyway, but I love my job. But the other thing that I find both interesting and kind of scary is that some people have been working at SunQuest longer than I've been alive. Like, when I was walking through my floor, and I haven't even met it, like most people. I've just met people in support because that's where I work. And like, I walked through, some people were like, yeah, I've been here for 22 years. I've been here 25. I've been here like 18 years, blah, blah. I'm like, some of you people have been here for the majority, if not all of my life. And I don't know, again, this just might be me being fresh out of college and me just like kind of, still trying to find my way. But I'm like, can I see myself in a job for they probably haven't worked the same job. Like a lot of people who've been here for most years have been like, they bounced around a little bit. And obviously the pay isn't the same because of experience and stuff like that. So that's not like what I'm worried about. I'm just like being at the same place for a while, like that long. I'm like, whoa. That's commitment. That's one thing that actually made me happy because it shows me that my company must be awesome. I already knew I liked the culture, obviously, before I signed the paper saying I'm going to go work for them. But I just like, I don't know, that kind of shocked me. Yeah, so, but the thing, it also got me thinking is like, why are people, I know some people are there for so long, but are some people there that long because they've gotten complacent and they just don't want to move on? Or like what's the real reason, And like, I'm just kind of, again, I've just started my career, and by God's grace, I'll be moving on and like going to grad school eventually, and hopefully still working for SunQuest while I'm in grad school, because that would be cool, because they like have I don't know, that's future Josh's issues. Right now, I'm just worried. It's like, will I get complacent? And that scares me. Will I get complacent in a job and say, oh, I'm making enough money and stuff like that, and like I'm beginning to understand why some of my relatives were kind of afraid for me, like, and my dad and my mom's like down for it. I love my mom. She's like, just be happy and make sure you're following God's will. But I don't know. It's like some people are like, I understand because I see how easy it would be to say, oh, I've gotten to a company that one likes me, good, two wants to grow me, three has had people like who've been there for so long, so they obviously they believe in longevity, which is awesome, and it's very evident just by the training, at least for support, by the training, because they're pouring in a lot of resources to me right now. They're like helping me out a lot. They're like teaching me a lot of things some things I know, so other things that I can't know because it's proprietary stuff. So so it's like I'm learning that stuff as well. So it's just like it's a mixture of emotions. But I'm just like, not that I've seen anybody at my job who's complacent, because everybody I've seen that's been there for a while is happy in what they're doing. They're like legit, really like what they're doing, and like the person who's like who's right now who's training me has been there for like I want to say either 15 or 18 years. He's been there for a minute, but he's jumped around like he's jumped around departments within support, and he's like a lead right now, and he's good, like really good. Like people come to him all the time for it. Going on to a tangent. Anyway, I just hope I don't become complacent. What I had something else though. Oh, being an adult is expensive. That's what I've learned as well. Being an adult is expensive. Today I've shelled out quite a bit of money. And Tucson is not cheap. It's not like super expensive. It's not like, but it's like, what's it about like $1 or $2 on average more expensive, or like no, like 50 cents a dollar more expensive than Austin and like Houston, or like in Texas prices. But look, they don't tax on groceries. That's cool. Being an adult, you have to pay for basically everything. I had to pay my own internet and cable bill for the first time today, and discover that I'm in the best package, and that's like $80-something for the best package. And I asked him like, hey, if I go down, can I like what are my options? He said, all right, first off, the basic package, you keep your internet speed, which is pretty decent, but you go down to basic cable. I was like, all right, cool. In my head, basic cable is like Disney Channel, ESPN 1, not 2, because basic. So like CNN, maybe MSNBC, maybe not. Understandable. Cool. See me CNN, give me something like that. Even though CNN been on some ish lately, but that's another story. But that's not it. It was basically, he's like, yeah, no, you really just get the local news channels, maybe two or three, like maybe like Disney Channel and Nickelodeon. You don't get ESPN. That's why I stopped him. I was like, I don't get ESPN. Okay, I understand. Fine. I don't need ESPN. I can just watch it on the computer. Cool. Where he lost me was, you don't get any news channels. I was like, so I don't get CNN, I don't get MSNBC, I don't get even Fox News. I don't know if I could that, but I don't get Fox News or anything. He's like, no. I was like, so what is basic? What is basic? He's like, I was like, it's what it's sounding like. It's like, it's basic as me plugging in the TV to the wall, and y'all are charging me for that, even though it's free already. He's like, yeah, that's basically it. I was like, no, thank you. And he's like, yeah, I was like, so this is what life is. Okay. Yeah, and then like I can't even start thinking about loans coming in a couple months. That's another thing. I had quite a bit to say, but just really, as I started talking about that complacency thing, it's really that's what's getting me. I just hope I don't become complacent. And like, I have a feeling I'm going to really enjoy this job while I'm here. Like I feel like I'm going to really enjoy what I'm doing, and like the people I work with are really nice. Like everyone's been really nice lately. It might be just me being a new person, and they're like, "Oh, be nice to the new guy," but still, like everyone's like really nice. I've had like decent conversations with people at work, and like it's cool. Tucson is, I haven't found anything to do yet. Not that I'm really a partier, but yeah. The thought of the day is really, I can't be complacent. I have goals in mind, I have a vision, and I have something that I want to do that's going to change my community and change my world. And I pray that God gives me the strength and the drive to continue on and not get distracted. So pray for me, guys. Thoughts of a developing man. Jay's alive. Peace. I don't like that I just did that. I'm so sorry that I did that thing. Yeah. But yeah. Y'all stay blessed. Peace.